Well, we've been talking to ourselves for a while, Steve. Unfortunately, it's the replay. I forgot to reset a set. But I'll go through it again. Welcome to Club Mount Lewis for the Club Champions singles.
Oh, brilliant.
We've got Chanel Chakouch up against Julie Lovejoy-Kennedy of Northmead. Our marker is the one and only Fred Au, president here at Club Mount Lewis, who's been around a bowling green for more than 41 years.
Very good bowling from Chanel on this occasion this end. She's made 3 of it. Well done, very well played. Nice start, 4-0 up. Confidence booster. So Chanel tells me that her favourite food is pasta and sushi. She uses aerodynamic size 3s. Her first major bowls achievement was a minor singles winner at the age of 12. Now that's just ridiculous. Age of 12. Her goals in bowls are to play for Australia and get the Australian cap and represent Australia, represent New South Wales in the Open women's side. She's got relatives that play, her mum, her auntie and her grandparents. Her favourite players are Ellen Fife and Jamie Lee Worsnop. You can do it a lot worse than those two. Australian junior champs 22, 23, 24 and 25. Back-to-back state junior singles 24 and 25. All at the ripe old age of, 17?
Oh, thereabouts. Good starter too.
Yeah, another nice opening bowl there. You're staying up in Sydney tonight, Andrew?
Yes.
Yeah.
Gets a little long drive to get home and back.
Yeah, especially the traffic. Good bowl, Julie. Pretty good track again here, Chanel, too. Just maybe going a smidge quick. Not much, very good. Been great to see some different players here too. You know, they come from all over the state and players, certainly some name players, but some players that you don't normally get to see. It's really good. And they're doing extremely well.
A few of the usual suspects are bursting their way through, but some good clashes. Grant Gudmanson, who actually would be known to the city players, he's gone out to West Dubbo. He's taking on J-Boy Norris. Corey Wedlock up against Joey Clark. What a clash that is.
That's a big game, yeah.
Andrew Reese, who's at Maitland City now, taking on Tommy Ellum.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Ferret, yeah.
And Matty Swan up against Jared Hamilton of Fig Tree.
Some good names, isn't there? There's some good names amongst it.
Darren Morrison's actually already beaten Peter Taylor.
Has he?
That's Peter Taylor from Alstonville.
Yeah.
That's young Peter, not old Peter.
Yep. What was the score on that?
25-22.
Yeah, you expect that to be a good game.
Just across a few rinks, Jamin Lewis of North Sydney. Jamin's been around. He's probably not a well-known bowler outside the George Botfield of Stewart's points in. He did very well last year as well. Anthony Moran of Corrimal taking on Tyson, and an old stage of Brimsey, Greg Brims from Kempsey. He's taking on Mick Devine of Glenbrook, and you'd probably know Mick as well.
I do, I know both.
The quarterfinals of the women, Natasha Russell of St John's Park up against May Wan Lam for the
Mount Lewis. Yep.
That's over at Merrylands. May's leading 13-10.
All right.
Michelle Brown of Edelong taking on Melinda Bloomore of Edelong. That's here, of course, this game. And Christine Sheridan of Park Beach up against Danielle Thompson of Condobolin.
Very good, Condobolin, very good.
Danielle's actually impressed over the last couple of years. Got to the stage, she's only a young lady.
Yep, good on her. Now, I'm thinking perhaps Chanel's holding 2 here, but I'm not convinced I'm right.
Oh, Julia, there's a lot of traffic there to get through.
There was, wasn't there? There was a lot of deadwood there. She wasn't far off.
It could even be 3 here.
Getting the tape out. It's definitely one. Having a look at the second, I think.
Oh, it's just the one.
Is it one? No, two.
Two?
Two.
Oh, hang on. Let's press the right button.
Glad you know what you're doing. Buttons and thing is like a cockpit of an aeroplane.
I'll try to pretend I know what I'm doing anyway.
So, big start from Chanel, 6-0.
Oh, let's put all of the shots on then.
.45 start again tomorrow morning.
Yes.
Yeah. It's good.
Just gives the greenkeepers a bit of a chance to do a bit of work and not be pushing their noise restriction times.
No, true. We've got some neighbours very close here as well.
So if you are interested in the scores from the other matches, they are scrolling through on our second scoreboard and being updated by our staff and volunteers at the other clubs.
Yeah, they're doing a great job, aren't they? Changing over. Didn't like this bowl in her eye on the bend of your backhand here, Chanel. So she's gone out on that tighter side. Weight's unreal. Just getting stuck a fraction out there.
Yeah, that wind, I reckon it's not going to be as sheltered up here as it normally is. And when it comes on that slight angle, does it swirl around a bit then and make it even
It does.
a bit trickier?
It certainly does, Andrew, yeah.
Every club has its own little quirks
They
with
do.
windy corners.
They do. I'm playing at Tweed Heads. It can blow there and you'd have the wind in your back, but it would hit the clubhouse and bounce back, so it was actually in your face, but it was so hard to compute sometimes because you think it's blowing in your back, but it's rebounding off the building, and well, it made me look silly a lot of times, I know that.
I don't need the wind to make me look silly, but
Well done.
it just
Good
sneaks
shot.
under.
Yeah,
Well done.
Well done. Playing well.
Do you know I played at one club and the middle green, the L shape, the one on the corner, was about 4 feet lower than one of the top greens.
Yeah.
You had a westerly wind that had come over the top of the higher green, and if you were on the ditch rink up near the retaining wall, what you think should have been the wide hand was never the wide hand, because the wind came over that retaining wall and swirled back underneath it.
Swept back, yep.
So that one rink under the retaining wall was the opposite way around.
Very good again here. Gee, she's in good form early on here. That's brilliant.
Oh, fantastic bowl there from...
So it's a 3 badge at the moment. Julie needs a good one here. Nerves of steel. Be careful she doesn't stick this out too high here, and I think she has. So it will not get back. Looked like it's straight out of the hand, so off to a fly here, Chanel. But it's a funny game, this bowls. You just never know. Now, a bit on Julie. She's right-handed, obviously. First started bowling in 2021, so she's not super experienced. She plays at the Northmead club. She's using Taylor SRV size 3. This, thus far, is her biggest bowling achievement, making the quarterfinals of the state champion singles. And her most ultimate goal is to play at her best and just keep enjoying the game. So that's great. She's got some family members at play, her 2 sons Ryan and Luke, and husband Mark. So another family of bowlers, which is great.
for us.
Yeah,
9-0.
Chanel's off to a very good start again here. That's nicely played. She's mastering this wider hand. I think that's probably the side of the green to play too. I think her strategy is very good here, Chanel, and the fact that you know it's going to turn. Or on the other hand, if it gets a bit sticky out there, I think it's a good strategy she's employing here.
A lot of players will automatically go for the narrower hand no matter what.
Yeah.
I do find sometimes the wider hand to be more predictable.
Well, you generally guarantee that your bowl's going to turn a bit. You're not fighting the line, so. But again, it's on the day. You know, it does vary a little bit. There's no set rules. Julie's not doing anything wrong here. I just think it might be the slightly harder hand to play. I'm happy for her to prove me wrong.
Well, this one looks all right. Oh, just going to scoot through. Oh, which one's the easiest hand comes down to the bowler on the day, doesn't it?
It does, and how you're feeling it, yeah. Yep. As I say, it is on the day. It varies a little bit. Pretty good again here. He's in the groove, there's no doubt about that. Well played, very good bowling.
It comes down to whether you trust the line and you have the confidence to play on that hand.
That's right. So there's a degree of difficulty with this shot because she's got to negotiate the front bowl.
Oh,
and then she's pretty close. I'll give her that. It's a mighty effort here. Oh, that is a very good bowl all the same. Good shot.
Well, Chanel, I just wonder whether she wouldn't mind being 30 centimetres overweight maximum. Just give that a little bit of a noodle around the corner.
A bit of a nudge. I think she's just pulled this in a little bit, this one. Not by much. I think she was looking at her crossing the line there, so she's definitely trying to get a touch on it.
Well, really another foot of weight and being very close.
Yeah.
Julie now, I think she can arrive a couple of feet. Just turn her own or sit the wider bowl.
Fortunately, she's in the area. Very close here. Oh, the rub and the bounce, and, well...
Close.
I'll let the brains trust sort that one out.
I'm looking around for them.
They're down the bottom green.
No contenders so far.
Chanel with another one, double figures already.
Oh, let's press the right button. There we go.
And singles, it can be a lonely game, you know. You're out there on your own. If things aren't quite going your way or you're not quite finding it, it can be a very, very lonely place.
Sometimes you can also get to the point of thinking, what have I got to do to get a shot? Especially you draw one an inch in front of the jack and your opponent just draws around and draws a wrist and toucher.
You just got to say too good, haven't you? Another good start.
There it is from the man who just described his highlight of his career to be a 1985 victory in the Queensland Junior Singles.
It wasn't so much the win, it was who I beat.
Beat Kelvin Kirko.
Yes, and I'll still bring it up to this very day. And I will continue to. I think we actually probably played each other about 100 times, just in singles alone. But that's the one I talk about. Oh, you're close, but good opening bowl by Julie, just being promoted up a little bit closer.
Kel's one of the BCIB staff as
He
well,
is,
isn't
he
he?
is.
Yes.
Yep, he is. As I say, he's had viral meningitis, so he's been really crook. But he's starting to turn the corner, which is great. He's the clumsiest person on the planet. I kid you not. So clumsy. I went on a catamaran with him. He flipped that one day up on the Sunshine Coast. We were playing a tournament, little catamaran. I flipped that. His son ran over his foot. He's been rescued. He's a fisherman. He's been rescued a couple of times for running out of petrol in the boat.
Oh.
We played in Jack High many years ago, and Mazda were kind enough to. There's 10 players in it, and they gave everyone a car for the week with your name up the side and everything. Well, Kelvin wrote his off. He hit everything. We played at Merrylands, and he'd park underneath the undercover car park there. He'd run into the posts. He nearly ran over a guy on a footpath. I mean, he is just hopeless.
You're not going hang gliding with him then?
No.
Julie, on a good track, just not quite got the speed.
Any more, we got her in.
There's still the wind's come up a bit more.
Yeah, it
It's
has.
just held that up a little bit on a Chanel here. Chance just to reach that shot bowl.
Oh, Jack. No, she's giving it a go. She's definitely playing a little bit of weight. The front bowl does protect hers a little bit. She's very close. She's very close. What a great shot.
She
Did
got
she get
enough of it.
Oh, maybe. I think she might have just got it enough, did she?
Don't know.
Good bowl.
He's just out in front of us and I can't tell.
No.
Julie's on the way down. That
Pretty
one
close,
turns nicely. Oh, it should come back.
It's just a matter of how much weight she's got. Well, she get the bounce off this, and she's a bit stiff there, I'll tell you. That was unlucky.
Well, she might have made sure it's one to Chanel there.
She could have easily come off that bowl to get shot. It was a good bowl. Pretty stiff.
Turned it up and Sereni only got half a roll out of it, but one more to Chanel.
Cracking afternoon.
Nice and sunny. One would almost think we're not playing a state event because every single state event we've played in the last... we did say we've actually bought some... I did say we bought some nice plastic covers for our cameras. They're not installed, but we said by buying them we're probably going to create the biggest drought in history.
Because especially up that north coast, you got so much rain at a few events, didn't you?
Oh,
I remember that.
Ballina.
Yep.
Poor Duncan, the greenkeeper.
Oh, did amazing to get through.
He was out with it on the green with a drill, drilling holes in the green to get the water to go
Wow, that's amazing, isn't it?
through. We credited him with putting a mat down as a template to drill the holes, and he went, no, I was just trying to collect up the muck that come up when I drilled it.
Yeah. Incredible.
Even when we went to Yamba for the open, men's inter zone was okay. The seniors had horrible wind and rain, so much so that we couldn't put the cameras out one day.
Yeah, it's dreadful, isn't it? I think tomorrow's forecast is pretty similar to today here, so it should be another good day tomorrow.
Just a bit of breeze. Enough to make it tricky, but not impossible. Supposed to get a bit of rain for the Easter Bunny, I think.
Generally does rain over Easter, doesn't it, at some stage?
Well, somebody's camping, so yes. Maybe Tyson and David, who were on our last stream, they were going camping. They both said they liked it.
Yeah, good bowl here. Well played, Julie. It was a very good shot. Well done.
Very well played.
Still went a little further than I thought, though, on that straight hand. Nice, easy technique, Chanel, hasn't she? Makes it... I guess when you're 17, you move pretty easy, but she's got a nice, simple, consistent technique. She got a fair bit of wind on that then too.
And well, she had any decent coaches though. I mean, being at St John's for a while and now at Merrylands.
You'd like to think she's had some good advice and good mentoring.
I think Shazza might have had that to do with her coaching. Of course, Sharon Renshaw, a member of the Bowls New South Wales Hall of Fame. Even if she is a dirty turn going to coach Victoria.
Good bowl
too.
Good shot. I was a bit worried she's going to turn that bowl in for a moment.
We're secretly happy that Sharon's got involved there, but we don't like it.
No.
She's not going to look right in the dark blue shirt with a big V on it. Same as Wayne Turley when he actually did wear a Queensland shirt, even though he said he never would.
He was reluctant, wasn't he? As was Aaron Sheriff.
But yeah, good job to them furthering their own careers and looking after their families.
Yep.
That's what matters.
Now,
plenty of width on this one.
Yeah, but if she's got the weight, I don't think she's quite got the weight though. The track was pretty good to be fair. A chance here for Julie to add an extra.
Just on your little cheat sheet, I would have thought that Mentos was down as one of Chanel's favourite food.
Oh, does she chew a lot of Mentos, does she?
Oh, the juniors crop that she's in, the Mentos and the certain colour one, I can't remember which one it is, that was the bee's knees.
Okay. Close again here. Yep, well played. That's very good. She
John,
poked that down on a tight line that time too. Very clever.
Here.
Yeah, that'll do her confidence the world of good.
Mate, Benny Two Shoes let the kids know at the Junior Championships what was in the yogurt bucket that used to hang off the handles here. I haven't brought it for the last couple of events, but I used to have a bucket full of lollies.
Yeah.
And Benny told the kids what was in it.
Yeah.
And I had no lollies left
I'll bet
in a very short period of time.
You would have been very popular with them.
When we're at the bigger events and the whole team's there, I often fill up the bucket just as a little sugar hit for those who are flagging it. I think was it two?
Two. So she's on the board, she's away.
All right. What do you do with the length now, Steve?
Well, you change it. You definitely change it up. I don't know if she's changing that much, but going a bit shorter, I think. Which is what I would have done. I might have placed the mat there, but it's all good. But she's definitely changed the length, definitely shortened it up.
Oh, wherever Chanel was placing it, I would have gone quite different.
Yeah. See how she goes.
Right back or right up, one of the two.
Handy starter, it's in the game, just passed.
I would have tried to roll the shorter jack.
Yes.
I guarantee it actually.
Yeah. No, mine put it hit the side ditch or something. Yeah, another great start here. Good bowling.
I think I'm one bowler who's capable of playing a wrong bias with the jack.
In case you get a jack that's not balanced properly, once in a blue moon it does happen, and they tend to roll a little strangely.
I haven't seen one in a long time, but the boys at Bangalow, where I started playing, had one that one of the fellas had got one that had a little crack in it. He'd got a hold of it and he drilled a V in it. And a V shape, actually.
Yep.
That met in the middle.
Yep.
And put a bit of mercury in it,
Yep.
of all things. Stop at the ends up.
Bit of turn, was there? A bit of turn on it?
It would
Great bowling.
dance.
Yes. Great
Well
bowling,
played.
Chanel. It's very good, very tidy.
And slip it in on an unsuspecting person and make them roll it 3 or 4 times.
Again, Drake's Pride many years ago, they bodged up a set and they had one, the Warwick Jeffries that I talked about earlier. So one turned like a Slazenger, one went straight, one was a wrong bias, and it was a nice little setup for them because they bring them to with like something like this and say, yeah, I'll never roll it with them, and there'd be bowls going everywhere as a classic. It was a really good G-up, but
I'd love to get hold of that set.
yeah, that's a long time ago now.
Might help my game.
Maybe mine too.
Well, Chanel,
Oh, she's all over this.
is this the good reply to losing an end?
Yeah, well, this is a big bowl right here again.
That's 3.
Doesn't want to get on the board and then drop a 3 or a 4. She's got a bit of a wall there to sit on, so that would hopefully give us some confidence to draw with positivity. Which she's doing, and she's in the area, I'll tell you. Oh, this is a good bowl now. That is perfect.
And
what
through
a
the
shot.
hole, 3 down to 3 up.
What a great bowl. That's probably the shot of the day thus far, I reckon.
Gave it every chance. Got the perfect result.
Shot of the day so far, I reckon. Got it absolutely perfect. Now, Chanel will probably play a little bit of weight to this of some sort. I'm not quite sure how big she'll go, but she'll be reaching. Backhand. Yep. Watching it, so she must be in the area, and she is. Oh, well. Could have easily bought a result there, but it wasn't to be, so...
Well, if that weight needed, probably need to hit the one out in the right, trying to get 2 of them.
Fantastic bowl of Julie's.
I might have been tempted to just play 2 or 3 feet and try and make contact with something, sit and stop, or turn the owner.
Yeah. Yeah, there's 3. Yep. Wow, that's a big bowl. 3 down and 3 up. What a fabulous shot. Game changer.
Well, that's certainly the difference of 14-1 or 14-2 down to 11-5. That is a massive difference. And it also just arrests that momentum that Chanel had built up.
Yep.
It sends a message. You've got to play 4 bowls to beat me, not just 3.
She's keeping this fairly short again. A bit longer than last time, but she's sticking with this narrower side. She must have confidence in it. That'll go on the highlights reel, won't it? That last bowl of Julie's, that'll be on the highlights reel.
Well, you'd think so. Certainly got the replay of it.
Yeah.
Problem with singles is that it's so quick paced it's very hard to actually play the replays without missing the action.
Great opening bowl as well.
Yeah, well played.
Yeah, getting a bit more confidence now.
Well, relatively inexperienced bowler. You're on the big stage. Probably the first time in front of the cameras.
Yeah, great shot.
First time with Steve Glasson commentating on you.
Well, nothing too exciting about that, but
You're too humble, Steve.
I did speak to Julie before the game to get her to fill out a little bit of a player profile for us, and I said, "You're on the live stream," and she said, "Oh, can you please swap that around?" I said, "No, I don't believe we can." She was alright about it, but it's a little bit, can be a little bit intimidating when you first do it.
It's
If you're
funny.
a little bit shy, or if you're a little bit,
You get the older players, they don't want to be on here.
No.
Whereas you get the kids, they absolutely want to be on
Yep.
here.
Tell you what, in the area again here, Chanel. It's down the... Oh, she's going to get the hole, is she? I'm not... Oh, that's very good bowling. Machine-like.
Oh, well pointed here from Julie. Just falls short.
It's a very good shot all the same. Tightens the head down.
Well, Chanel here, that's her own bowl on
Yes.
the path in. You're just looking to get down underneath Julie's bowl there.
Tell you what, she's pretty handy again here. Let me tell you, look at this. What a shot. Oh, that's
Little
brilliant.
slide off, well, it's good. I just wonder whether it's given Julie the opportunity to play a little bit of mongrel through it.
Yeah, trying to land her own bowl. Doesn't want to back end the shot bowl though. No, she's a little bit wide, I think. Not
She
by
gets
much.
the outside of her own. She's a good result available.
Wasn't far away.
And That's
try.
good. Good home.
Great try. Now Chanel just needs, as you say, a little touch on her own.
Unfortunate for Julie, she out of bullets.
Yes. She played a little bit of weight with the second one, lost that one.
What do you think? Chanel's just looking to arrive down, get that jack to there to make 3 or 4.
That would be the plan, yes, most certainly. She played it very well last bowl too, so something very similar.
Just give it plenty of air. She might be just trying to drop in the hole rather than take a risk.
Just a little bit cautious with this one, which I don't blame her. That's okay. Another single. Stops that run from Julie. We'll lengthen this jack out a little bit here again, I think.
I reckon she'll pop that mat right up against the tee. Gone well back.
Yep, tee to tee. Nailed it. Oh, it's a good opening bowl too. Look at this.
Well, you win the end and set the length. You want to get close.
See
Got a
that,
touch.
see that bowl really running on there now too.
Maybe
Pretty slippery.
70 centimetres or so.
Yeah. There'll be some outside it though with the conditions. And the fact the greens continues to pick up in pace.
Oh, it's not a bad effort
No.
from Julie. I think it's shot.
Great weight too.
Ooh. It's close.
Yeah. They've just fallen out perhaps.
Might have just drifted across a little too far. Doesn't worry Chanel. She's going to say, well,
Yep.
my line is inside that one. Might have just made a little bit on the narrow side though, but
It's a good bowl.
good enough.
Very good bowl. They're very determined, these two girls. One playing the wide side consistently, one playing the narrow side consistently. It's like a game of two halves. The track's very good here. If she runs a distance, she's going to go very close. Oh, it's a good bowl. Oh,
Not much in it.
no.
Chanel says, who's got it? Oh, and Fred very
Favours
thinks
Chanel.
it's Chanel.
Favours Chanel for one.
We'll turn it over. I just wondered whether she would have been worthwhile just sticking with her
Sticking the
hand.
backhand. Yeah, she's playing it so well. She gets a touch on that backhand. She can get a touch either hand, to be fair, but now just a little bit of release here. Oh, well, that definitely takes the measure out of it.
Julie definitely should stick to the forehand side. She gets a roll out of Chanel's shot bowl. She could even be a couple. I don't know if that's got enough width on it.
Oh, and to tell you what, she's close. Weight's very good.
Just once it gets across the line, it's going to turn a bit
just
more.
especially down this end, you get just a little bit, because there is a little bit of clubhouse protection here, so you do get just at the finish, you get a tiny little bit of turn.
I think if I was calling this shot for Chanel, I'd say go to your backhand. You've only got to draw inside the wide bowl, which is close enough to jack high. You
Yep.
get any touch on that, you'd make 4. She could still do that, but
Used to run hard now, she's not far away. Oh, she was all over it too if she had the weight. All over it if she had the weight.
would you be tempted to have a little look at that bowl?
I think I would. Don't think she's quite got enough on this.
Nope.
She might have been thinking if I draw a toucher, I can make a good result, but the old story, when you're down, you really got to be up, haven't you? Give yourself some hope, and we're all guilty of it. We all do it. And it's easy from the sideline. Easy from here.
Well, I do remember playing a game pairs. One of the old cranky skippers. I was going to say that in a nice way.
Yeah.
By the name of Bob Bartlett.
Yes. And then
I played 4 bowls within a foot, but the last one was 6 inches short, and we were still down.
Yep.
And I'm thinking that's pretty good bowls.
Good,
and
yeah.
as we crossed over, Bob, you'll never do any good playing those horrible short bowls.
That was a fairly tough era, though. I know the era you're talking about with Bob.
And I looked at the head and thought, that's harsh. And then I looked again and said, well...
Oh, Chanel, you're good again here. Well played again. Very consistent. Yeah, that was a tough era, tough time, tough school.
And as tough as I thought it was, I looked at it and thought, well, you're right, I've fallen short in the way for a shot you could have played.
Okay.
And I played a lot of games with Bob and really loved it. Once
Yep.
you get over the gruff,
Yep.
you go, "This is Bob."
Well, he's only just trying to help you, isn't he? He's just... Now, Julie switched to this wider side here, and she's done very well, actually. Oh, she's just fallen short, but that's a pretty handy opening bowl, that one.
Who was your crankiest skipper you played for? You would have had a game with a Perella or a Shoeback up in Queensland, wouldn't you?
No, I never actually played with Robbie. Oh, she's peeled her own bowl out there.
Could be one down.
Oh, I do remember a story. We were playing in South Australia, playing for Queensland in those days, and Kelvin was playing third to Robbie Perella. And Kelvin drew a shot, and he was 4 foot short and 4 feet wide of the line with his first bowl. So Robbie said to Kelvin, "Mate, hit your last one." Kelvin said, "Why?" Because Robbie said, "Well, it's in my bloody way." Made him drive at his own bowl because it was short. So, yeah, Robbie was tough. Ultra competitive.
And probably changed the game in his own way.
He definitely put the game on the map. There's no doubt about that. Whether it's, he was a McEnroe of bowls, I guess. People either loved him or loved to see him get beat, or all that sort of thing. But he really did put the game on the map, as far as I'm concerned.
And Shoeback in the same era, he was dedicated and really the first one to take the professional approach.
Yeah, different style. Different approach.
Probably laid the foundation for the way our game's gone with coaching and training. And
Well, I think the whole game has changed, and I guess the input which has been significant for the sport is, the Australian Institute of Sport and Com Games, the support they now provide bowls, which is exceptional. But with that, it does mean that the sport had to get more professional. So, and it's been great to see, back in remember David Boone, the cricketer, there was a competition to see how many VBs they could drink on the way to London. And I guess back in the day, bowls was a little bit like that too, but it's not now. It's, the guys, they train hard, they're very professional. Good bowl here if he runs a distance. Oh, just pulled up short. So it's certainly changed, yeah.
they're well aware that they need to be fit enough to get through a couple of long days of competition, or multiple long days of competition, without getting fatigued.
Well, especially if you're playing a Com Games or a World Championships or something like that, and you've got to be the old, it's an old saying, but you've got to be as fit, or if not fitter, at the end of the event than you were at the start, because you're also probably playing the best in the world, more so in the finals and things like that. So you've really got to look after yourself.
And fitness may even take a toll in this game. These games, you're playing 9 games over 3 days.
Yeah.
Did see it take a toll on our morning winner in our broadcast game.
Yep.
Who's got this one?
Well, I think Fred signals Chanel's got it with the wing bowl, the Jack High bowl. I'm going to get the measure out.
Not much in it.
No. Looking from here, way down the other end, I thought perhaps Julie had it, but I'm going to have a look. Yep, Chanel. Further extends the lead.
It might actually be 14.
Yeah. Again, dish to ditch. He's having no trouble rolling this Jack to a preferred length. Pretty good again too.
Well, the old measure within the yardstick is a great bowl.
Well, especially when you've got a bit of wind and the green's quick, you know. It's just enough breeze to be a little bit fluky sometimes here.
Well, Julie's pretty well pointed.
Putted very well. Yep. Number one, good shot.
That won't bother Chanel though. Finishes pretty much Jack High.
Well, it's usable there, isn't it?
I think it is almost exactly Jack High.
I've just pulled this one a fraction. Great attempt. Another one in the head. Another one waiting just in case.
Well,
setting the trap.
It's missed in a good area.
Yeah.
Well, Julie doesn't need to do a lot different.
She hasn't. She's done it very well again. Just needs to hold on now.
She's going to turn a little more.
Close.
Does mean that there's a couple there now for Chanel to rest on. She knows she can afford to be a little bit wider with the same weight.
She is a little bit wider, this one. She's got to run the distance now. Very close. She's getting to run the distance. It runs on a little bit there. Oh, that's a very good bowl too. They're playing well.
Well, maybe not quite throw the mat over the whole lot, but they're within a mat length.
Not much in it though.
Important for Julie to get another one in here because
She's dangerously close to this front one here. Oh, look at that. She knew what she was doing. Perfect.
Oh, got the edge, ran in.
Perfect. I think if I was Chanel, I'd be attacking this. Jack in the pit, clean one or two of them out. I think it's a high percentage shot.
Well, it's not definitely 3.
No, I think I'd still be going at some sort of weight.
One ball behind Jack.
Taking the time, which is good. Don't mind seeing that when they're a little uncertain. Now the trick is, whatever she decides, she's got to commit to playing that shot. She's just pulled up again. Yeah, I think we've seen weight here. I think she changed her mind. Yep. Watching it.
Close.
Very close. Oh, what a shot. What a brilliant bowl. Geez, we've seen a couple of absolute crackers in conversions here this afternoon. That's brilliant.
You're holding a couple there now.
Really good conversion.
Jack actually bounced back up onto the green.
Yeah, with not a lot of weight. Must have just been a funny sort of bounce. It's on the backhand. A little surprised she's playing the backhand here, but not without a chance. No, I'm just getting away now. Gee, look at the weight. Very good try.
Well, if it's not, it might be second shot though.
I think it's just gone a little too narrow on that wider side. The weight was exceptional. Yeah, 2.
But 2-1 in the ditch,
Yeah.
of course.
Good bowls, girls, anyway. Very good.
That one.
We got a semi-trailer here that you carry all this stuff around in or not?
It all packs up into a little high-ace van,
Excellent.
which is good because I don't think I could drive a semi-trailer.
How long will it take you to set all this up normally?
Just depends on where we've got to run the cables
Oh,
to.
yeah, yeah.
Somewhere between 3/4 of an hour and 2 hours, depending on
Right.
the complexity.
Not too bad.
We get a little bit of help, we can get it done pretty quick.
Yeah.
It seems pretty good at coordinating that sort of thing. We do like to get set up early enough on the day before, just in case there's any
hitches, yeah.
any hiccups, any cables have decided they don't want to work, or software.
Very professional.
We actually had a glitch with the system on Monday and we're set up, so we had a bit of a long day.
Did you?
Yeah, I was here till 9:30.
Oh, okay. Well, here. Yeah. Right, very well played.
But we've got our system working mostly. But one little item to fix up still. So I've got the workaround adjusting the cameras from the screen instead of the
Oh, yeah, yeah.
joystick.
So overcorrecting a smidgen there, Chanel.
The first rule of IT is when they update something, it breaks something else.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the updates, only because I don't know what I'm doing.
Well pointed here from Julie.
Just needs the anchors out now.
Oh, I thought she was on a great line just to tuck that jack around the corner.
Good home, it's still in the game there.
Big chance here for Chanel. Just around her own, sit the shot bowl, just nest onto the jack.
Very close too, very close here, close to the sitting this bowl. Bingo, got it all the way I think. Great shot,
Perfectly played.
great shot. She must have heard you, Andrew.
I hope not.
Great shot.
Oh, Julie, she can play a similar ideal on that hand. I don't think she's quite out far enough.
Don't want to pump this thing up though either. Oh,
Perfect weight though,
Yeah.
just to come down onto that
Yep.
jack, back to her own.
yes.
I think Chanel needs to draw to the orange bowl. I wouldn't even mind if she finished even up to 30, 40 centimetres behind it.
Yeah. Should just be trying to draw a shot, might change up, but she's in the area again here. Very good again here.
Oh, it's going to count.
Well played, that's exceptional. Very good bowls.
Julie's got a chance here
Yep.
just to play through the head. Trail that jack back 2 feet.
Get a little edge off the front shelf there as well.
You could make 2 or 3 without too much difficulty here. She's got a better line with this one. How's the speed though? Oh, she's
that was
just been a
all.
bit cautious.
That was all. Good try. Just a bit underweight, that bit of breeze perhaps.
I think that'll be close to 2 to Chanel.
Yep, 2 it is. Saw the signal, 2.
Well, Chanel's really starting to take a bit of a stranglehold on this game. It's not that Julie's not playing well, it's just Chanel's had all the answers so far.
A couple of good conversions, although Julie played a monster herself. Still the shot of the day, I reckon. Julie's earlier, from 3 down to 3 up. But just a little bit more consistent at this stage, Chanel.
Good start.
It certainly is. Certainly is. Julie's switching this wider side now. See if she can jump onto it on this hand. As you say, she hasn't played badly by any way, shape or form.
Chanel just stays down beautifully behind that bowl.
Nice easy delivery, not too much can go wrong with it really by the look of it. And nothing is going wrong with it at this stage.
Cracker.
Magnificent, magnificent. So good. Might have been interesting to see Tyson and Chanel go head to head after Tyson's performance last game. Chanel's performance here. Be a lot of touch of spray used, I know that.
We've seen 2 players who have just been in such great form, and their opponent has played
well.
Probably a lot better than the scoreboard indicates.
Absolutely.
I thought David played pretty well actually, and may well have gone close to winning a few other games.
That's for sure. Well, she's like a lawn bowl shoot. Look at this.
Very well played.
Nice feeling, apparently. Can you get in a groove like that? Apparently.
Can't you remember it, Steve?
No. I don't think I ever had it. No? Paddy Smith said he'd never been like that, but... And when it's happening, you don't really have to concentrate that hard because it's a rhythm, and you just get in that groove, and your confidence goes up through the roof, and it just becomes automatic. It's just that muscle memory.
You see your spot, you know where it is.
Yeah.
You go, that's my spot.
Yep.
And you go at it. Yep, that's a good ball.
Yep. Just keep
and
doing
it is.
You're doing this. Another one here. I think she's got enough running in it. Yes, she has. So okay, this is massive now. Massive.
Well, I think she's 4 down.
Changed her hand.
And to be fair, she hasn't played well this end. It's been a bit loose, and this could be one of the ones that just breaks your heart.
Well, I'll tell you what, she's very close here.
Oh, she's got to
she
get the
peeled
edge of
off.
it. Oh.
And that's what happens when you don't have the bowls in the head. It so often happens that you don't get the bounce of the ball. A very good attempt. She's unlucky there, but it's going to be a 4.
And Chanel
on the springboard again now.
racing towards it.
Tell you what, she's been dynamite so far. As you say, Julie hasn't played poorly by any means, but
I've seen Chanel play a number of games in state junior championships, and I say she's lifted to a new level here. She played well in the ones she's won, obviously.
of course.
But she's just been dynamite in this game. before comms hound me, I better put up some of our ads.
Another very good opening bowl here again.
11th and 12th of April at Raymond Terrace, the Platinum Pennant, TAB Platinum Pennant Final Series is on. We'll be streaming games from every round there. And then, of course, that leads straight into the State Junior Championships, 13th to 17th of April at Cabramatta. We'll be back in action live there as well.
Lots to look forward to. Lots of very, very good bowls coming, Andrew.
And if you haven't got enough of the Champion Champs here, if you've won your club pairs, jump online, get your entry in for the Champion pairs. That's on later this year, well, not too far, end of May I think it is.
Yeah, not long, is it?
Entries close 22nd of April, so get your entries in now. And while we're at it, I'll give the last one. If you're in the State Carnival, check out the merch, State Carnival shirts, pre-order by 13th of April. Thought I'd better get those in, away.
Don't worry, you should be in sales. You should be in sales, Andrew.
Didn't want to be in trouble with
No.
comms. And go to the trouble to produce those assets, I better use them.
Right.
They do mean me for to spread them out over a game, but
Yeah, no, I like it. I like your style.
I think that TAB Platinum Pennant Final Series is going to be a cracker. Raymond Terrace Jets won 10 out of 11, had a draw with Soldiers Point in the last round.
Playing at home, you'd have to back them as pre-finals favourites on their home deck, but gee, I tell you, there's some amazing players and teams in that, so anyone's got the capabilities.
Well, the Gorillas, they've been runner-up 2 years in a row.
Mm.
Can they go one better? No one's won it on their home deck.
That's interesting, isn't it?
Warilla lost the grand final at Warilla.
Yep.
Cabramatta got turfed out in the defending champs, got turfed out in the qualifying final. They didn't make the grand final. It was Warilla got beaten by Merrylands. Of course, Merrylands just out of the final series this year. So
Yeah, a bit of a surprise, I guess, but that's the nature of the beast.
I just think that reflects how strong the comp's got.
Get the jack here or not?
Jeez.
No, just missed it. I'm not sure here. There's
Pretty close to game.
Yeah, well, there's one bowl close and the others are sort of well spread out. Chanel changed a hand and got on that quicker hand. Might have the long measure out here.
One for sure. Just a reminder that we will be live again tomorrow at 9:45 a.m.
Yeah, it's all over. Game, set, match. There you go. Just like that.
So men's quarter final tomorrow morning, 9:45. We're due to start the women's final 1 p.m. Men's final 3:30 p.m. You're going to join us again tomorrow, aren't you, Glass?
I apologise in advance, Andrew. Sorry about that.
Oh, you're going to have to put up with just me.
We
We might even be able to persuade Lee Stinson to come on a bit tomorrow.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Not quite as a royalty of bowls as we have got here.
I thought you were going to say good looking. Sorry. Yeah.
No, not quite as good looking either. Lee, of course, he's in an elite club. He has got a runners-up badge in all 4 state championships.
Wow.
And no winners.
Wow. That is amazing.
Well, we would call him silver, but it's already taken it, really. But anyway, thanks for joining us today, Steve.
My pleasure, Andrew.
It's been an absolute pleasure to have one of the greatest gentlemen involved in lawn bowls
very kind, thank you.
along with me. And until then, though, I look forward to everyone's company tomorrow, where I'm sure we're going to get some absolutely spanking more bowls. Hopefully they're a bit closer, but
Well, it's still quality play. I mean, we've just witnessed 2 players playing very well. Just Chanel, it's her day, wasn't it? But
she's just played absolutely well. Julie's played fairly well.
Yeah.
Probably just wilted under the pressure a little bit.
As you do.
It was a great performance, and until tomorrow, it's a good night from
Thanks,
now.
mate. Well done to you too. Thank you, Andrew.